Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a update of all the project pans that I'm currently involved in. There are several, so I want to get right into it. But real quick, if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And if you enjoy this video at any time while watching, be sure to hit the thumbs up button as well. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump on into the video. Okay, so the first project we're going to start with is just my OG project pan. We're gonna go through the list of products that I've been working on. First and foremost, the most exciting empty is this freaking Tower 28 gloss. That's right, you guys. I finally freaking did it. And I'll insert like some progress photos over here and whatnot, but oh my Lord, this took so long. I'm so happy it's gone. Like, I did not love this. I know so many people love and enjoy this formula, but I'm really just not wowed or impressed by it at all. So this was like a little bit of a marathon. I wouldn't say I hate panned it, but I was getting there. I was definitely getting to that point, which is probably why it took me like 5 months to finish. But I am so freaking happy that it's gone. It's empty. Yay! The next project is my MAC Glow Play Blush. I have used this a couple times since you last saw it. I was really focusing on the blush in my Natasha Denona face palette because it was close to pan. But now that I've hit that pan, this is one that I want to focus on a little bit more, especially now that we're heading into the summer months. This is one of my favorite shades on me in the summer. So I think we'll start seeing a lot more progress in this as we move into the warmer months. The other product I had is the Dior Backstage Concealer. You can't like see what's going on in this. Even if I like whip around on the sides, like it doesn't scrape from the sides. So I think the tube is just like a little tinted. So I have no idea where we're at on this, but it feels lighter. I've pretty much been using this one solely. I've rotated my Tarte Ultra Creamy one in here and there, but I'm really focusing on this one because it's one of my absolute favorites and we're coming up on that 12 months. So I want to make sure that I use it up before it expires. So yeah, still going strong on this one. I'm hoping in like a month or two, it will be empty. I'm also working on the Elemis Superfood Glow Priming Moisturizer. This is really nice. I don't think I would have purchased it. It's not my favorite glowy product, but I do enjoy it. It's another one that's on the like ticker for the expiration date. So that's why I rotated it in. I initially marked it up on this side, but like since I've been using it more, it's like harder to get it out of the component if I flip it over and squirt it. So I've just been leaving it upside down so that it comes out a little bit easier. And I just figured I would kind of mark it when we could really see like some substantial settling. I mean, I would say it looks like it's down in here, but I don't know. Still working on it though. And then the next one is the Tarte Found Sealer. I was so close, it's painful, you guys. So close. Just a little teeny tiny bit left. Kind of what slowed me down is I started testing out the House Labs foundation. And yeah, I'll get into that during the speed reviews this month. But yeah, we have a teeny tiny bit left and it doesn't really match me right now. So I've been mixing it with another product and I will continue to do that until it's gone because I'm ready to finish this. It's just taking up space. And yeah, I am going to rotate in one new product to this one. I'm going to rotate in my mini of the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Believe. I don't know when this will be empty. I actually have it on today. It looks really pretty. But I have used this so freaking much. And it's still apparently going strong. I'm still getting product out, no issue. So yeah, I'm gonna rotate it in though because it's like another one of those things where it's just like kind of small, easy to lose, that kind of thing. So I want to finish it up because I am enjoying this shade on myself. So I wanted to rotate that in to be like more mindful to use it up. spoiler, I think I'm not gonna rotate these in yet because I don't want to feel like pressured, but I thought I could we could chat about it together. There's a couple products that I think I will rotate in over the next couple months. The first one would be the Makeup by Mario bronzer. I've really been loving this. Have a huge pan in it. There's not a ton of product in here, so I think it's one I could finish. And I have a feeling over the next couple months I will rotate this in, but I'm not today. The same with the Nude Sticks Bondi Bay. I've been using this a ton lately. I love it. And I know it seems like, oh, that's a ton of product, but compared to what it was, I mean, I'm using it. So maybe this could be one as well. So those are just some teasers of some things that I'm thinking about incorporating over the next couple months, but we shall see. The next project that I wanted to update is my Did You Pan My Battleship, which all of the project names, creators, and people that I'm participating with will be down in the description box. So if you're curious about the creator of the project or, you know, who my partner is, especially with Did You Pan My Battleship, that'll all be down in the description box. I am doing this project with Hannah. And if you're curious about it, I'll link my intro as well where I talk more in depth about the project. But I took a little bit of a break from Did You Pan My Battleship in the month of April. I only used this palette one time. I was just kind of feeling a little, what's the word, restricted in my own collection, and I was neglecting other things. So I was like, you know what? I'm just not even gonna use this the rest of the month, and I'm gonna use some other stuff. And I'm glad that I did that because I used this today for this look and I love it. I needed a little bit of a break. So that being said, I did not hit any new pans. I still only have 2 pans in this palette. One of them is a miss and one of them is a hit. So I don't know. I think that I could work in strategy, but I think I'm just gonna focus on what I wanna use. And if it's a hit, great. If it's a miss, great. Either way, I'm using it. So, I mean, I have a pretty big dip in here and then a pretty big dip in here. So I might focus on those shades a little bit, but yeah, really enjoying this project. You just have to be mindful sometimes when you're feeling like, you know, a little burnt out or whatnot, like just take a break. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And it took me what? I'll be in October. Well, in October will be 4 years in the community and in the panning community. And it easily took me 2 years to figure that out. So it's me telling you right now, it's okay to take breaks from your projects. It's okay to quit your projects. It's your makeup, your life, you do what you want. Speaking of quitting projects, the next one is Project Half Panned. And I'm not quitting this because I just don't want to do it anymore. I'm quitting because I'm going to declutter the palette. So spoiler. I was using the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice palette, which is like one of my all-time faves. And, you know, I could tell the formula was shifting a bit. So I wanted to really rotate it in and focus on it because I wanted to love on it more. And I just feel like the formula, like, is it still usable? Yeah, but I have to work harder to make it look the way that I want to. And even then it doesn't always come out. And I'm just like, Megan, you have so many newer palettes. Like, how about we love on those while they're newer instead of, you know, pushing palettes that are expired? Because that's the thing. I mean, like, what? This has a shelf life of 12 months and I've had it since fairly close to launch. So I don't know. What is time anymore? I literally don't even know, you guys. But I would venture to say at least 2 years. And I have gotten a lot of use out of it. In fact, I did hit a new pan in it this month, which was really exciting. It brought my total from 3 to 4. And my goal was 9. So like I am 5 pans short. And yeah, if I made myself use this, I could probably hit these 2 pans fairly soon. They have decent progress in them, but I don't want to. The mats are getting dried out, which is causing some patchiness. These shimmers are getting dried out, which is making them super flaky. And like once I get them on and all set and everything, like they look beautiful, but oh my God, they are just a mess. And I get fallout throughout the day. So yeah, I'm gonna take a note from my own book and I'm not gonna force myself to use it. I'm just gonna let it go. So I am going to stop this for Project Half Panned. I haven't decided if I want to rotate in a new one and work on it or not yet. So I could potentially join the project again later this year, but as of now, like I'm halting on it. So there's the update on that. I am still doing the Ultimate 5 lip project, and I do have some updates, so I want to talk about that. I'll insert the slides over here for the creator, the prompts, all that kind of stuff. And the first product that was in there was my Tower 28 gloss, and I finished it, so yay. Rotating it out. I'm not going to replace it with an item right now, just because, I don't know, I'm getting to that point in the year where I'm feeling like weird about my projects. Like I get like this sometimes, like I just start to feel like weighed down by them. So I'm not going to rotate anything else in, but I was super pumped, as you know, to empty that product. The other product, I already threw it away, is the Dior Stellar Gloss that I had in here. It expired. The formula completely changed. It's just thick, chunky, goopy, gross. And I didn't even have it for a full year. I think a year would have been in August. So I had it for like 7 months. So I'm not even going to repurchase one of those. It was a total freaking bummer. But yeah, I'm going to just leave that one out for now. I think my NARS Lippy in the shade Unrestricted, I don't know, that's in my purse somewhere. But that one I've been using a ton. So I don't know, I could maybe finish it by the end of the year, but I'm not going to put any, pressure on it. The ColourPop So Juicy, I have used this twice. You can't tell. But I have used it twice, and I'm trying to be more mindful of it just because I don't want it to go bad. And then the Huda Sweet Cheeks. This is another one that I've used. But you can't even tell. But I've used this so much. This is, I believe, the oldest lip product in my collection, which is why I had rotated it in. So now I just have 3. I have these 2, and then it's like the NARS Matte Balm. It looks like this. This is the shade Intimate, and I have a pinkier shade in there. But yeah, so I just have these 3 left in this project. And I'm going to keep the same 3 in there because, like I said, I'm just working on it. But I've been like in a... what kind of place do I want to say? I've really just been in a lip oily place. So it's been harder to use those kinds of things. Next up and last up is my pan over purchase project. This is the one that myself and my friend Steph started, and we really just love it. I'll insert slides over here if you want to check them out. I will say, I feel like I had a pretty solid month. With this one, it kind of comes in ebbs and flows. You have months of more empties or more pans or slower progress or big progress, kind of like with anything else, ebbs and flows. So I did have 3 pans and 3 empties, which I'll show in the slides over there. And I was really excited because, especially with the pans, I've been keeping pretty steady pace, you guys. I had 3 pans. I'm trying to log. Oh, geez, what is going on with this? Oh, I had 2 pans in January, 3 pans in February, and 3 pans in March. And then I had another 3 pans in April, which might seem a little bit slower, but I am actively like rotating through my palettes and trying to use like what I have instead of focusing. So the pans can take a little bit longer, but I did have a blush pan, which is really exciting. And yeah, I'm just trying to keep a steady pace of like at least 1 to 2 pans a month. My empties were a bit slower this month. I have been like emptying a lot more products, but that's okay. I don't think that like, even in the month of May, I don't really think I'm gonna have a ton of empties either. I have, you know, emptied a lot of my older items and I'm rotating stuff in that is now older and I'm using. So yeah, might not be huge on the empties front, but I did have some exciting empties, you know, like the Tower 28 gloss was like the most exciting empty this month. So yeah, that brings my total for this month to 6 points, which gives me 11 yearly pans and 19 yearly empties. This is a makeup only project, so that's really exciting to have that many empties, which brings my total to 30 points for the year of 2023. If you caught my project panning update video in April, then you'll know I was in the negative for purchases because I had picked up the Natasha Denona Love palette, and I had said as soon as I earn a purchase, it's gonna go right out the window because it's gonna go to this. So that happened. Since I had 30 points, I earned a purchase, which means that I am now even with my purchases. So I don't owe one, I'm not over one or anything like that. I'm flat at 0, which, you know, is good. I mean, I'd rather have a purchase ready to go, but at least I'm not in the negative right now. And then I did want to mention too, because like in my pan over purchase, Steph and I both created like separate slides with some additional rules to our collection to kind of try and help minimize repurchases, but also to give us the latitude to shop a little bit, so that there wouldn't be one of those things where you're just like binging and buying a bunch of stuff. So I did pick up 1 replacement. My rule for lip products was 2 in, 1 out. And I have emptied, let's see, I'm actually keeping track of it this year by category, like how many I've emptied, just to, well, 1, just because it's interesting, but 2, because I have those subcategory rules. So this year so far, I have emptied, oh, well, including this one, I've emptied 5 lip products, which means technically I could have bought 2 new lip products, but I just bought 1. And I got the Dior Lip Glow Oil, and this is nice. I have been enjoying it. I'll, you know, give you guys a full review soon, but I wanted to let you know that this is like the replacement that I picked up because I actually only have 1 lip oil right now in my collection. Well, 1 until I bought the replacement. So I like to at least have 2. So yeah, I got that as a replacement. And then I also do this thing on my Instagram where I do like wish list swaps with people. And they are truly so much fun in my opinion. And I love doing it. And I was really feeling the itch to like spend. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to cash in one of my wish list swaps, which on my slide, as you saw, I'm allowed 4 wish list swaps this year. So I did use one of those. Her box is actually going out tomorrow as I'm like filming this. So she'll be getting it soon and I'll be getting mine sometime in the month of May. But I just wanted to note that I did use one of those. So I only have 3 swaps left. And honestly, I'm doing really well this year and I don't even know if I'll use all 4 of them, which is just like so crazy to me, but also like so proud of me. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that so you guys knew where that kind of stood, like with my ground rules and everything. But yeah, that is all, I believe. You know, I feel like it was a pretty good month. Hit some milestones, have some milestones to go, but I'm really just trying to get in a good place with my collection and going through things. If you caught my last declutter, that is one of the beauties of really working through your collection. And I did a lot of decluttering in 2022. I'll link that playlist if you want to binge. But I really just need, I don't know, I wanted to gut it and really just curate it. And I feel like I'm still, to an extent, doing that. Not as intensely as I did in 2022, but I'm still being mindful of what I'm bringing in and hanging on to and things like that. So yeah, hopefully this inspired you in some way, or you just enjoyed listening to me talk while you did something else. But yeah, either way, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye.